Hello, 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 and a warm welcome to Swords of Ditto, the next indie showcase part of Sorbitar's month of indies. I'm Sorbitar, and yes, today we are playing the Swords of Ditto, an action-adventure / role-playing indie game developed by One Bit Beyond and published by Devolver Digital. And the Swords of Ditto is essentially a roguelite action RPG in which we have a number of unique adventures for each new hero of legend in a relentless fight against the evil witch Mormo. And for those that have not heard of the Swords of Ditto before, first of all, shame on you. Second of all, the aspect of a unique adventure for each new hero of legend does not mean that every time you play the game you can sort of create a new character or anything like that. It just means that you play a essentially endless game where when one hero dies you respawn and you play within the same game session, within the same universe, and face unique adventures with that newly created hero. It will all make more sense once we actually dive into the game. But before we do that, just again to say, as with all of our showcases, we will have roughly 30 minutes of gameplay, plus the sort of intro sessions that we're having right now, in which I am looking to give you a taste, a feel, a teaser of what the game is like, what it is about, and hopefully, just kind of give you a bit of a showcase of it. And with that said, I think we might as well dive right in. You will see that we have that it's a continued story. Reason being that I obviously tested out the configurations for the recording software, just make sure it all worked, that the game booted up properly, already get a feel for what the loading scene's like. And I then realized that there isn't actually an option to start a new game. As I said, it is an endless game, and you just continuously continue your story with whatever hero happens to be alive at that point. So hopefully we should be able to start at the beginning. Haven't really achieved anything with our first attempt, so with that said, yes, let's dive right in. The timer has started. It's a very upbeat game, a very happy game, and Dittodale. Yes, so we have Puku. We need to check out the palace before we go any further. Okay, Puku. Puku, so we have unfortunately missed out on some elements of our intro, but I'm sure we will die soon enough. In fact, I can confirm that we will, and then we will start the game again more or less from the beginning, just to put it out there to begin with, because it's not really much of a spoiler. Hold on. Look at all these creeps. Guess they know their ooky spooky master's about to return. Let's check the tower, see if anything's started yet, but be careful. It would look bad, real bad, if you died at the first challenge. So Puku is, I guess, looks a bit like a beetle spirit, who is our trusty guide on our endless journey, and we are currently a nameless hero who has been washed up on the shore of Dittodale. Let's see what the combat is like. It seems quite intuitive. And we had a critical. Nice. Yes, so we were washed up on the shores of Ditto and were greeted by Puku, or Puku, I don't know how to pronounce him, who has essentially led us onto our journey. And this is the first, after we walked into town, he told us to pick up the sword, which is the one that we're carrying here. And our next quest was to find the tower of the witch Mormo, who is, every 100 years, rises to terrorize the land. And every 100 years, a hero, the Sword of Ditto, i.e. us, rises to counter her. Unfortunately, obviously, we are a complete novice at this, so chances are we will get completely annihilated. Oh, what are you? That reminds me of those Deku nut shooting. Ah, okay, so that's how you do it. Perfect. So let's drop anything? No, it doesn't. Yeah, those Deku nut shooting plants from Zelda. They always hide when you come too close to them. So our damage seems to be quite good. I'm seeing plenty of criticals. Okay. Let's see if we can just take him out from a distance. Okay, and up the tower we go. Let's see where this leads us. And another creep. And so the sword that lights up is always essentially the sword that guides your passage. It's kind of the marker, the waypoint. Oh, there's Puku. Puku! Ah, blasted. You'll need to light these things to get past this door. Have you got anything on you that can start a fire? As a matter of fact, Puku, we do. Use your torch by pressing C while it is selected on Honk. You can open your bag with escape and assign items to Honk whenever you want. Well, we already have it assigned by default. No, we're not going to use our bombs. Okay. Oh, hello. You must be Mormo. You are Mormo. Ah, I should have known it was you, Puku. One can only hold off the vermin for so long after all. Yeah, well, it takes one to know one. Ah, shoot, should have prepared something better than that. Well, now, Puku, what are you doing bringing the sword here so early? According to my curse clock, we still have 7 days until I kill them in the fated battle, no? Yes, you. You must be Puku's latest little toy. Charmed, I'm sure. I do hope she's explained just what you've signed up for. I don't much like toys, you see. I find them a distraction. They bring people joy, levity, hope. These are not values I wish to be cultivated in my idiot flock. So I will make an example of you, young one. I will unthread every seam holding you together. I will rip your little button eyes off your head. I will pull out every inch of stuffing and scatter it far and wide so that all may know what becomes of hope. Wait, you're a toy? Whoa, this is definitely the first time a toy has ever been the Sword of Ditto. Of course he isn't a toy, you idiot. It's a metaphor, you insect-brained. Deep breath in and out. Seeing as you're already here, why don't I just nip this in the bud now and save time for everyone? My apologies, Sword. Nothing personal. Ooh. Hey, no fair. And that was the end of us. So thanks for watching. No, just kidding. The sword falls. Press X to continue. So the story continues, because obviously this is a endless fight, and lo did the sword fall to the ground, dulled in light and blade, like so many before, and so many to come. With the resurrection unopposed, Mormo spread her tendrils of darkness across the land. The people bowed their heads in fear, praying that the sword may one day be reborn to them. 100 years later, just as the last embers of hope were dying. Woo! Woo! Man, I should be a creepy disembodied voice more often. Anyway, right, hello, it's time for us to go. 100 years I've been waiting to get another go at Mormo, so let's skedaddle. I like this outfit a lot more. You can see a SNES there. What's that? 20-inch TV. So I heard Mormo, Puku, but I can't see Puku. Can I play around? Yeah, have a go? No? No, okay. I mean, in a way, it must really suck if you suddenly, like, wake up and realize that you've been chosen to be the Sword of Ditto, knowing that you are bound to die. It's so gross out here nowadays. Amazing what Mormo can do to a place in a century. What? You've no idea who I am or what you're doing? Fine, I'll give you a quick intro. Ready? You're the latest Sword of Ditto. In short, you run around, overcome trials, vanquish Mormo, get to go back to your everyday life, blah blah blah. Look, I know I'm rushing you, but we've got very little time, okay? Once you get your hands on the sword, it'll all come flooding back. Muscle memory or something. Beats me. The sword should be with its last owner, which means the graveyard. Follow my marker. Ah, sweet. Interesting. I always thought we have to pick up the sword back from the place where we picked it up the first time. I mean, the beginning here was already very different. The first thing, as I said, we were washed up on the shore. Whereas this time around, we are in some cottage outside the village. So I'm guessing this is still Ditterdale. Last time I checked, graves didn't tend to be indoors. Okay, I'll go and look for the sword then. Just on a side note, I absolutely love this art style. It's got something really cartoony about it, something really happy in a way. I've got a weird feeling in my stomach, and I don't think it's the leftover poop I had for breakfast. Let's head for the grave before something icky pops out. Is he talking about the grave or his stomach? What's that? Is that a flag attached to our sword? Ta-da! Oh, and we look different. As you take the sword from the grave, you feel a mystic power coursing through your veins, imbuing the strength of your forebears. You have become the Sword of Ditto. Hello. Ta-da! We finally have our Sword of Ditto. Our surroundings might give it away, but the last one didn't go so well. It still means it'll be hard for you to do worse. Something I might not have mentioned is that we've only got a few days to prepare before you have to face Mormo. 7 days to be precise. Once 7 days have passed, it's time to go kick her scaly butt. Don't worry, it's more than enough time to get everything done. Listen to me, going on though. We need to get to the town so we can get some directions. I'll mark it on your map. Well, we know that oh, okay, here's our map. I think that was tab, if I remember correctly. Yes, so we can swap between the different options here. Okay, so that's our map. Essentially we just need to, we're in Bournemouth Field right now. We need to go into Ditterdale. We've got bags, stickers, status, go back to town, a menu, what was in the bag? Oh, a chocolate bar, Ditto Mart brand chocolate, more sugar than cocoa, but still pretty good. 7 days until the showdown with Mormo. Okay, so I don't actually have any of the toys, I guess. The bombs, the arrow. Okay, the old guy should be in the Hall of Swords. Let's go check it out. And we've got a kazoo. Oh, and while we're here, let's grab a travel kazoo too. It'll save you a lot of legwork in the long run. Okay, how do I do that? What do I need? And it's definitely worth checking out the toy shop too. I mean, for work purposes, obviously. Okay, I can't get the bird. Oh no, it's no longer called Ditterdale, it's called Dittonfield. What's this? You poke and prod at the statue, but nothing happens. Perhaps you're missing something. Right, let's talk to the, looks like an air hostess, Layla. Welcome to Air Kazoo. Could I see your identification, please? Well, I'll be a new customer. Been a while since we've had one of those. Let me just find my new user script. Welcome to Air Kazoo. In order to utilize our instant musical travel service, please take this complimentary kazoo. Ta-da! Press C to summon the Air Kazoo, transit bus, or to exit a dungeon. To travel Air Kazoo, simply locate and activate the Air Kazoo beacons you find around Ditto. You can only travel to an active beacon, so be sure to activate them when you find them. I'll activate this one for you now. Ta-da! Assign your travel kazoo to Honk from your bag with escape and use it with C to summon our Air Kazoo bus. Have a nice day and thank you for flying Air Kazoo. Right, let's do that. There we go, we'll pop that on, actually we'll pop that onto 4. Haley, people say Mormo's a witch, right? But has anyone actually wondered what a witch actually is? In the olden days they had these people called Etherweavers, and they could do all kinds of spell. Do you think Mormo might be one of them? Don't really know, I don't really know if I care. She's evil. She needs to get disappeared. Hello? Merb. New customer.bat. Welcome, this is the toy shop, a Ministry of Trials approved place to shop for all the wonders of play. We stock a few lesser toys of legend as well as upgrades. All new trial takers are eligible to receive a complimentary Nerb Popper. Pow pow pow, this foam pellet gun does no damage but can hit targets at far range. Press C to fire and hold C to aim. Popper Bat. You will need to utilize this toy to solve puzzles at long range. As an added bonus, it takes no toy power to activate. In addition, you are also provided with a torch. Local weather patterns can cause issues with power supply, so please use this if necessary. I can't condone pyromania, but sometimes setting stuff on fire does get a job done quicker. Press C to ignite. Any toys of legend may be upgraded using materials found on the island. All proceeds from upgrades are reinvested into running the trial system. Awesome, you got some new toys. Assign the items to Honk from your bag by pressing escape. Activate your toys with C. Usual palaver, so we will chop you onto number 1, we will put you onto number 3, and we'll put you onto number 2, Mr. Chocolate. Right, so let's head over to the town hall. Ooh, a coin. Gotta love me some coins. Are you the man? Togo, tell me, little one, is that giant dung beetle floating there, or has my senility finally caught up with me? And then, it's really you, Puku? Sure is, you're the sword keep, right? One and the same. I was concerned my time may pass without this coming to bear, like my poor grandfather. I presume you're here to discern the location of the Anchors, am I correct? Perhaps not, given the blank look on your face. Have you explained anything, Puku? Does this poor child even know about Mormo? Of course they do. I think I did mention that stuff to you, didn't I? Puku, you need to start taking this more seriously. The last sword didn't even survive long enough to make it to our hall. Well, if we're here now, that just means that I'm definitely improving, right? Okay, you're right, I get the message. I'm not sure you do, Puku. That failure 100 years ago has caused immeasurable sorrow for the people of Ditto. Her monsters have spread across the island, and Mormo's wicked rule has sapped our little remaining hope. That last faint gleam of hope is this sword here, now. They're all that stand between our salvation and a descent further into darkness. And that means a proper plan of action to take Mormo down, right? Correct. Your next move should be to destroy Mormo's anchors. It's one of the instruments of her regeneration, and binds her to this realm. Her minions have squirreled it away deep within Ditto's cavernous underbelly. To access said chambers, you'll require one of the Toys of Legend. Here, I've marked on your map the location of where I believe you'll be able to find the necessary toy. Puku will guide the way. Okay, so leave the town and head off to the east. And the sooner the better as well. Oh, back in Dittonfield? Yes. Oh, hello, Puku. Well, that marks the end of my forced hand-holding. You're free to roam Ditto as you please, but remember, there's only 7 days until you face Mormo. Call me a bossy boots, but my advice, destroy Mormo's anchors before the big day. It'll make that final battle easier. Now, 7 days might not be enough time for all that, so you might need some rewinds or extensions. I mean, since when did messing with time cause any problems? Take this with you and see where it leads. Ta-da! Celestial token, a symbol of the belief in the power of serendipity. You'll know what to do with it. You'll know what to do with that when the time comes, or I'll just pop up and annoy you. Either way works for me. Oh, and there's this kind guy, Astro. He's a bit of a downer, but he might be able to help with the whole time limit thing. I'll put a note on your map. After all that, I'm sick of the sound of my own voice. Velvety smooth though it is, so I'll let you lead. On we go. Yes, we still have 7 days until the Battle Royale with Mormo. I think we need to head down here, then head off somewhere to the right. This looks a good place as any. Mormo's place, level 2. Actually thinking about it. Okay, I can't actually do anything with that. I thought I might be able to sort of set a marker or something crazy like that. Oh, I did not realize I can pick stuff up. Two for the price of one. I like it. I wonder if I level up as well, because these guys seem to be level 2 by now. And he's a level 3. Where's my experience? Hold on, that was something just pinpointed down at the bottom. Okay, so we've received another 25 experience points, but still seems to be more around here somewhere. There's more enemies. Anything over here? Okay, well, it wasn't quite right. Need to head back up here and then turn right. I can't seem to go that way. Am I going the right way? I don't think I can burn this down. Maybe there's another way down here somewhere. No, it doesn't look like it. Hold on. I've just seen something up to the left. Maybe I need to go that way. Maybe it's not as straightforward as go right, but maybe it's more of a go left first and then go right. Falmouth Meadows, level 2. And what are you? Are you an enemy? You certainly look like it. Actually, where am I going? Okay, I can't go that way. So how do I get up there? Must be another way somewhere. I have a feeling I am not going the right way. Hold on. Maybe I need to go a really convoluted way around. One. What does that say? Oh. Thrall depth. Yes, I can go in there. Wonder where that's going to drop us off. Well, maybe this is already a dungeon. Who knows? It does seem to be... Actually, I'm not really sure. So we had this birdie character in the village as well. Maybe he's a teacher of... Yes, he is. He's a sensei. I still hold hope that you can defeat Mormo. I mean, sure, the last sword wasn't all that, but maybe they were just a total idiot with no motor skills, you know? Okay, so we're just repeating what we're saying. Okay. Who keeps... Oh, hello. Where are we going now? Right, a lot of rats. A lot of wild hacking and slashing. Yep, bomb definitely is good, or would be good. but as a matter of fact, I don't actually have space or time for it. Almost there. Come on. There we go, got you. Milk carton, and there we go. Okay, so what's happening? I was gonna say, what's happening now? Ooh. So this does seem to be a dungeon where we can quite literally dive down deeper. Next level. And more enemies. Okay, those pigeons, hawks, whatever they are, seem quite evil. Okay, dodge that one. Oh, just got that one in time. Okay, got him. Dodged him. Let's finish. Oh, he got me. There we go. Okay, he's finished off. But I have a feeling our enemies are just going to get tougher and tougher. Oh, well, at least we already dealt with these guys before. They're easy enough. There we go. Perfect. So the gold coins are worth 2 and the silver coins are worth 1. Good to know. Oh, come on, I thought I had you. There we go. Oh, a treasure chest. Let's open it up, see what... Oh, lovely. Not that I'm entirely sure yet what to spend the gold on. I mean, I know in the toy shop you were talking about lesser toys of legend, but still. Nope, that doesn't work the way I would have thought. Oh, it looks like that takes us lower. Oh no, okay. So where do I go? Ah, okay. It's a portal. Should have thought of that. Lovely. Maybe we can talk to Mr. Chicken? Oh no, he was just telling me the same thing again. So the question still remains, how do we get over there? Over to the far side on the east. And I've just noticed our timer has run out. I will still try and have a quick look on to see if we can get further across by heading somewhere left. Let's just look at our map again quickly. So if I was to go down here and slip into this place, is that our cottage? And then maybe I have to go in here, then I might be able to open up that way. I don't know yet. There's too many ifs. Too many ifs in that thought process. Never a good thing. Tall Point Plains. Okay, he's made of stone, and there we go. Not completely invulnerable. Okay, so there it is. I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, there's a zombie. Hello, zombie. Ah, lovely. He just puked all over me. But he did drop some cash, which is good. Our weapon is almost leveled up. What's this? Nothing I can use. Okay. So this passage is blocked. And I am most certainly running out of ideas. Okay, so I could return to town, I see. Let's look at our map. So we're there. I'm still not entirely sure how we are meant to progress. We're back in the Falmouth Meadows. And this weird portally thing still is on. Oh, do wish to make offering sword. Yes, you know what, you can have my bomb off your offering. Accept it. Okay, what's happening? So I just need to defeat these enemies now for... Oh, hello. Yes, our health is low. Nutritious juice, squeeze for cow's dangly bits. Good for your bones. Use item. So we definitely need some much needed health. Level up, level 2. Does that restore all of our health as well? So it does. Wow, it looks like you've just got stronger. You're now level 2. Not only are you more powerful, but you can also equip more stickers. Didn't even know that there was a limit on stickers. Or is that a League of Legends thing? Some kind of insider joke. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Ritual failed. What? Oh, is it a timed one? Okay, fair enough. I was just trying to think. Is this the way over? I know, we've already been over there, haven't we? But I do feel that we may have to call it a day here. Mormo's Palace. Because I don't think I could actually get into Mormo's Palace, could I? So that was the mistake we made last time. There we go, there's Puku itching to take Mormo down. You can skip ahead to Judgment Day by going to sleep in your house. You'll wake up on the big day itself. Sometimes everyone needs a bit of hibernation, you know? Oh, there we go. Now we know that we can do that, but it's definitely not advisable. Let's just kick some monster ass while we're here. And as I was just saying, we will call it a day here. I hope you have enjoyed this brief glimpse into the Swords of Ditto, the endless roguelike journey that is. And I hope you'll go out and have a look at it yourself as well. As always, the link to the video game will be in the video description. Ooh, a burger. And of course, let me know in the comments what you thought of the game, what you think of the month of indies in general. We don't, after this, only have 2 other releases coming out. One tomorrow and one the day after, and then the month of indies, SORBITA'S month of indies, will have ended, but it will have concluded. There will be a follow-up episode where I will, well, not so much an episode essentially, oh look, 6 days until the showdown with Mormo. Not so much an episode, but just a culmination of all the different games that were featured. So yeah, that will come out after the showcase, but if you want to make sure you don't miss out on the last 2 showcase episodes, make sure you hit that subscribe button, maybe even turn on the bell, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode. This is SORBITAR, over and out.